İstanbul'a hoş geldiniz. Welcome to Istanbul, Turkey. I've already stayed here for a night, however, not in these digs, which I must say are much better than the ones I was sleeping in last night. I checked into a hostel just round the corner from here, not far from Taksim Square, to be greeted by several heavily snoring Turks and Iranians in their 60s, all rather sweaty and smelly, like it was the ultimate man smell in that room. And I was just unable to sleep until about 4:30 a.m. I arrived at 9 p.m, went out for some late night food, came back, couldn't sleep, wandered the streets alone, drinking cans of super strength lager to just try and tire myself out. You might notice that I'm looking rather tired, and that's because I am. I left without saying a word, didn't even have any keys to hand back to reception anyway, so whatever, I just took my stuff, left, and did a little bit of research, managed to find this place, which was honestly just a really nice find. It's not far from the hostel, right around the corner from really busy streets, but the soundproofing is excellent. It's so peaceful. As you can see, it's clean, which you couldn't say about the hostel, by the way. I have a lovely modern bathroom with a nice shower facilities, free shampoos, which is always a bonus for me. I really like that when I stop at a place like this, because as you can see, it's more of a tiny apartment suite than a hotel room. Oftentimes when you're staying in places like this, you need to bring your own stuff like that, but yeah, we've got shampoo, towels, clean bed, no snoring Iranians. And I went and got myself a turkey trim this morning when I left the hostel. Here I am in Taksim, the area I'm staying in Istanbul. The weather is kind of mild, but good enough when you've got a little jacket on. A lot better than the majority of Europe is right now at the end of December. We're heading on to where the Taksim Mosque is, which is a relatively new mosque. Only started construction in 2017 and was finished I think 3 or 4 years later. There is Taksim Mosque. Such an impressive building. Taksim Square is right beside it, which is probably the most tourist area around here. You'll find Irish pubs where you're paying the same price as you would be in the UK or in Ireland. And of course, currency exchange places that are vastly overpriced. Here I am in Taksim Square. There's a war memorial behind me, the mosque. It would be very beautiful were it not overly crowded, mostly by pigeons and people trying to sell you fake perfumes. Best not to hang around here too much because you just get harassed by people hawking their merchandise. I don't blame them, I make a bit of money, but it's not what I want. I want some food, not some perfume. Found a restaurant, and look where I'm seated, right in front of where the magic happens. I'm going to get some insane smells when they start cooking the meat for me. And it's a lovely little restaurant as well. The environment here is amazing. It's tucked behind a little side street, so you'd probably miss it if you were just walking on the main road with all the pubs. But I used Google, cheated a little bit to find the best place, and this was apparently it. A lot of good reviews. Thank you very much. And thickening the charcoal, getting that ready for cooking. And I'm going to go for the mixed kebab. I think you can't go wrong there. A little bit of everything. Bread on the go, which I'll be having with my chili dip for a starter. 100 Turkish lira I paid for this, not bad at all. We have some bread for the dip. Just get stuck right into that. Nice, hot and crispy. So fresh, there's lots of nice herbs in there. Tiny bit of a kick, but not overpowering. And that crispy bread that's just been over those charcoals is just lovely. We have like a thicker bread too. those cooking over the grill. Awesome. They're going to be nicely roasted and served alongside the kebab. Probably doesn't get much better than this. One of the freshly roasted tomatoes, you peeled off the blackened skin, and now it's just really soft. I'm going to try it as is. Nice and fresh. Sweet, juicy, and with a little bit of the flavour of the chocolate. The chili dip.
Sen yanlış kazak giymiş olabilir misin?
Right, all the skewers. Looks absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. Lamb chops on there as well. Those on the end of some lamb chops, and then we've got the shish on the other side. The meat just keeps coming. Wow, thank you. Let's try the lamb. That was impossibly tender, so juicy. You got that lovely barbecue flavour, you got the juicy, fatty meat. It's so well seasoned, not enough to overpower the nice lamb flavour, but just enough to give it a little extra something. Wow. Look at that. And there it is in all its glory. Just look at it. That is insane. I've really got to just try a piece of that chicken. As juicy and moist as that looks. Have you ever seen chicken as juicy as that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's so good. You know what? I'm gonna make a little wrap right now. Add a little bit of the fresh onions that have been seasoned with chili powder. A little bit of my chili dip for an extra kick. And then we're gonna throw in a little bit of that chicken. A little bit of that lamb kebab. I'm going to make a little mixed wrap here. Then, yeah, a couple more pieces. Another piece of chicken for good measure. Close that up. Brilliant. One of the things that's so good about Turkish kebab and grill is it's always the fattiest, meatiest, but they balance it out with different flavours, a little bit of you know, herbs, some chili, some spice, some bread, just to cut through it. So it's not just purely meat and fatty. You get a lot of different flavours and it's really a treat. Piece of that lamb chop. This is what I'm most excited for. This looks spectacular while it's cooking away and it's literally dripping. It just pulled apart my teeth with no resistance whatsoever. It's just so soft. So delicious. sweet pepper than a spicy one. There's really no heat to that. It tastes good. Now I'm going to try a bit of the shish kebab, which looks divine. Then let's go for it. Thank you. Yeah, one more as well. Yeah, but I'm only small. England. Oh. The shish kebab is actually my favourite. That's so good. Well, I'm so impressed with this. I'm just gonna carry on eating and check in with you after the meal. So this is Taksim Square by night. The mosque all beautiful lit up. Some Christmas decorations all around town. Quite a lively crowd, although not as lively as it was a couple of hours ago. It's really quite beautiful. I've just had a bottle of wine at a bar not far away. Now I'm really peckish, ready for an early-ish night. It's about 11 o'clock. Gonna go get a street side kebab, a couple beers from the shop, head back to the digs. So I'm here, I'm gonna go grab one of these for this little midnight snack and grab a few beers on the way back. Look at that.
Harcamadım yok. Azıcık takdım yeter. Sen git gel takı sabah kadar takarsın.
Streets are a little bit hectic right now. People like selling flowers and shit on the street. This city never sleeps. Seriously. You can come out here at 3 a.m, 4 a.m. like I did last night, and it's always going to be the same. Do you have a chili sauce? Chili sauce, please. It's looking real good, and it's super cheap as well, like 125 lira. I don't know exactly how much that is, but that's like £3, £4 maybe, which is really good. So, perfect. Thank you. Lovely. We have my kebab. They wrapped it up in the bread and they sealed it on the grill. Look at the size of it. I didn't actually realise how big it was until I opened it just now. I mean, wow. Good job I'm hungry, innit? Let's unravel the bad boy. For my drink, can of Effers, which has a little foil lid, very fancy, ice cold, just how you want it. Wow, this is huge. I'm gonna have to break it off a little. So I got mayo and hot sauce. He only offered me mayo and ketchup if you didn't hear on the original footage that I took while I was placing my order. Maybe he thought, oh, this English boy don't want no hot sauce, but I did. And he provided. Let's give it a bite. It smells delicious. It's not bad. Very salty. Like kind of overbearingly salty, I must admit. And the hot sauce just tastes like spicy ketchup. I'm not a big ketchup fan, so it loses points for that as well. The bread is pretty good. Sealing it on the griddle helped. I like the pickled peppers and the salad. All in all though, I mean, for what I paid, the price, it's not bad at all, but yeah. It looked better before we served it than it tastes. Oh well. It's more than edible, it's fine. I'll be able to finish it. It's a good little way to end the night. After this, I'll finish my beers, head to sleep, and then make my moves in the morning. That's Taksim. Cheers.